Okay, so recently in all of my streams, under all my videos, my comments, my community posts, Twitter, DMs, people have been asking me how many chrono crystals can you get before the 6th anniversary. If you don't know, the 6th anniversary is coming up at the end of May or the start of June, around the 29th of May, which is also the same date that the Goku and Yamcha banner leaves, so you have your measure right there. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you some real statistics about Dragon Ball Legends with the amount of chrono crystals they give out, to give you an estimate for how many chrono crystals you can get from this point onwards, given we have less, or just over rather, 30 days before the 6th anniversary. Before we get into this video though, definitely leave your chrono crystal amount right now in the comment section. I do saving Sundays every single week in the community posts, so if you're new here, you know what to do here. Definitely press that subscribe button as we're on this grind to 100,000 subscribers. Let's get into this, man. Right, so I thought something good to do would be to go through all the chrono crystals that we've got this year. So we're in the 4th month of the year, we're in April, and right now we have January, February and March in total chrono crystals. So in January we got, you could say, basically 18,000, but you can see this chart here is actually separated based on certain factors. So if we take out PvP, I know a lot of people aren't playing PvP, it's super toxic, super meta heavy. You'd have 16,000 in January. If you take out TLP, you'd be getting 14,000. And if you have above 20,000 chrono crystals, if you guys don't know, the exchange shop cap, so you can't claim any exchange shop chrono crystals above 20,000. So for example, the Legends Battle Royale exchange shop, the dual coin exchange shop, you can't get chrono crystals from them once you're above 20,000. So you'd only be getting 14,146. So yeah, just bear that in mind for that, so I can just show you. It's quite a decent amount considering we just came out of the festival. So I wouldn't say this is bad for the first month. Let's go into February. February here, it's less, so naturally it's going down. We're not in any hype periods, they're just keeping things alive. This is like the GT, then they dropped the boost. I said Boo Saga, Cell Saga stuff. We got 17,000 chrono crystals, so not that much less, but it's less. It's like 1,000 less. Something just to point out, and then everything else is going to be pretty similar. We got, excluding PvP, above 20k, and excluding TLP, pretty much all 14,000. Similar to how this is all 40,000, but excluding PvP is just 16,000. So there's a little bit of an increase there. So yeah, this is legit as well, all the chrono crystals that we got, which is quite wild. But yeah, now let's go into March. March, we got 17,000. Still like 1k down from January, but you can see everywhere else is going much lower. So total above 20,000, 14, but this is now 12k if you don't play PvP, which is insane. But of course, you know how it goes. Each month is like 4 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. 4 weeks, maybe just 5 or 4 weeks in a couple days, right? So if we're looking at it, if we were just to round it, pretty much it's about 45,000 chrono crystals. I'm not going to do the exact maths, but we got 18,000, so I just did basically 15,000. I pretty much, you put them all at 15,000, but you could also put them at 20,000. Say it's between 45,000 and 60,000 chrono crystals, probably around 50,000 chrono crystals, 55,000 chrono crystals, which is actually still a good amount in 3 months, and it actually says a lot. But when you put that in comparison to how many banners they're dropping, they dropped Bomku, Super 17, Super Vegeta, Super Baby 2, Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. It doesn't really weigh up equally, and that's not even counting the reruns and limit breaks. So yeah, man, that's tough. Right, so since we went through 2024, January, February, March, the year so far, we've got to go into the previous case study so that we can get April and May, which is the last 2 months that we have until the anniversary, as people have been asking. Then I'll make probably an estimate given what we have so far this year, and then including what they did last year. So far, January here, 2023 is somehow beat 2024. I thought we're supposed to be moving forward, but last year in January we got 20,000 chrono crystals, and this year we got about 19,000. What's going on? The game's meant to be moving forward, but they're giving us less. I don't know how they've done the math for that. They think we don't know, but damn, they really done us dirty, low-key. It's only 1,000, but really and truly that 1,000 could be your saving grace. So I don't like how they've done that. 18,000 here, excluding TOP, 17,000, and excluding PvP, 15,000. Let's move into February. February 2023, we got Rev UI dropped, 18,000. Again, why is 2023 better than 2024? It's about 1,000 more in 2023 than this year, which is wild. Above 20k, 15,000, TOP, 15,000, PvP, without it, 14,000. We're meant to be moving forward, man. It's only 1,000, but before you know it, it's only 1,000, it's only 2,000, it's only 3,000. This is not good. This is a disgrace, I'll be honest. Why are we getting less CC as the years are going forward? That shouldn't be the case. Let's go into March. Even worse here. March 2023, we are getting 20,000 chrono crystals. We did not get 20,000 chrono crystals this year. I don't know how they were dishing out CC in 2023, but in 2024 it's like their pockets are empty. They are not 4PF no more. They're not trying to give out CC. I don't get what's going on. If you look at the above 20k, 18,000, 16,000 without PvP, 16,000, like, bro, they were cooking in 2023 low key. But even then, with the rates that they were releasing banners and then ultras, it's still quite ridiculous. But right now it's even more ridiculous than ever. We literally got pretty much an ultra back-to-back months, so that's wild, man. Like, boy. But yeah, now that we've got through the first 3 months similar to how we are in 2024, we have to look at April and May, which is the 2 months remaining. So we're in April right now, but also May is included for the amount of chrono crystals you can get. So let's move forward to April. We got April 2023, we got about 19,000. Based on the results we just saw, it's about a 1 to 2k difference between 2023 and 2024. So if we're getting 19,000 here, I'd assume 2024 April, so this month, the whole month, we'll be getting about 18,000, maybe 17.5, you know, because they're cutting it short for some reason. They're budgeting, it seems. That's what I would assume. At the time I'm making this video, it is the 22nd of April, so the month is pretty much done. So I'd assume you have probably less than 7k, 6k chrono crystals to get before the month ends. With that being the case, well, let's just keep about 6 to 7k chrono crystals in mind to add to your estimate. Cool. Let's move forward to May, which we have the whole month still remaining, because the anniversary I already stated will be at the end of the month or at the start of June. So with that being the case, we see a total of 20,000 here. If we get in 20,000 in 2023, I'd assume it's going to be less in 2024 just based on the trend so far. So I'd say about 19,000 or 18.5, which is still decent, but it's bad that it's less. I need to emphasize consistently throughout this video, the amount going forward in 2024 should not be less than the previous years. The amount could still be large, yes, but if it's less, they're cutting us short. So that's ridiculous. That shouldn't be the case. That's a disgrace. 20,000 chrono crystals without above 20k you get 17, without TOP you get 17, and without PvP 15, basically 14.9, 14k, 15k doesn't really make a difference. So yeah, if we're looking at that, it's not bad, but you know, I guess it could be better with the rate that they're dropping banners, you know. I don't think this is satisfying anybody, if we're being honest, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to take it as is. Now, given the results I just shown you, we don't have much of April left. So with the fact that we got about 20,000 chrono crystals in April, I'm just giving it a ballpark estimate, given that PvP and TOP is about to reset from the time I'm making this video, which would mean 1k from each of those. If you have your mission plan, that would be about 500 chrono crystals. If you're paid to win, it's a whole 2k. Then there might be some events that drop on Wednesday, for example, the rush battle, etc, etc. So I'd say it's under 5,000 chrono crystals. I said earlier 6,700, but I really thought about it a lot more intricately. It's really not that much left in this month. So I'd say about 5,000 at max, and that's highballing it. So I'd say 5,000 for this month alone, and then in the next month going into May, we'd be getting about 19,000, 20,000. So I'm just gonna say 20,000 to just round it up to a clean and nice number. So if you're assuming, based on those factors, how much we can get until the anniversary from now, the date being, I'm recording this 22nd of April, you'll probably see this on the 23rd, maybe later in the week, I don't know, but it should be about 20,000 chrono crystals left. Now, that's not an exactly accurate number for everybody, simply because the 20,000 chrono crystal cap exists. I explained it earlier, but if you don't know, just to refresh your memory, once you are above 20,000 chrono crystals, any chrono crystals in the exchange shop, you will not be able to claim. That goes for the dual coin shop, the Legends Battle Royale shop, and anything like that. But you can still buy chrono crystals using your wallet if you want to. That can go up to 200,000. But with that being the case, I guess you have your answer at this point in the video. But if you really think about it, it's not that much left. If you want to know how much you should be on, or how much I advise or is safe for the anniversary, I would advise for 20,000 at least, and that's lowballing it. 25 upwards would be much safer. I find that most people pull the units around 20,000 chrono crystals. Lower than that, average I'd say 14,000, and that's for one copy. In most cases, you're going to want multiple copies, so you're going to want more than 20,000 chrono crystals to really guarantee that outcome for yourself. But yeah, man, it's not that much, but hey, you got your answer, and you can actually see also how the trend has been looking. I'm still quite upset that the chrono crystals they've been giving out has been a lot less from the previous year. Don't know how that makes sense with them releasing a lot more and the times moving faster than ever. But of course, this is the mobile game we play. It's a gacha game. Hopefully it does improve in the anniversary or later in the year as well. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, man. Hopefully this video was useful. I've done my best to give you guys the full breakdown. Appreciate Amir and Lugiani for the sources. They do all the logs. Amir has been doing the 2024 ones. Lugiani has done every other one previously since the start of the game. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, man. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button. We're on this grind to 100,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. My name is Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man.